Hey, DeMacho, Matthew here with freeprescriptionlenses.com, and with the help of my GoPro camera, I'm going to show you how I cut prescription lenses for your Polo 2109 color 5439. Let's go ahead and open up the box they sent it to me in. This is your Ralph Lauren Polo case, your Polo cleaning cloth, which is one of the largest of all the designers, and of course your Polo frame that comes with a little plastic sleeve on the left temple to prevent the temples from rubbing together when they ship it to me, and I'm going to put it on there when I ship to you. So again, this is the Polo 2109 color 5439 in the 56i size. So let's begin. The first thing I'm going to do is take out your demo lenses, one of which says Polo on there. Take all this out, put it into my tracing and hit start, and the first thing that's going to happen is the little stylus is going to pop up and it's going to trace the shape of the right lens before moving over and tracing the shape of the left. Here at freeprescriptionlenses.com, where everyone loves a bargain and no one is disappointed with quality. You buy genuine authentic Polo frame and you will receive free clear single vision prescription lenses or non-prescription fashion lenses. If that's what you need, my receipts have my federal ID tax number on there, so you will be reimbursed from your insurance company or health savings account flex dollars. Anyone who wants a banging pair of glasses, come get them. So that is the shape of your lens, just magnified, that little green circle right there. I'm going to bring that back up again. So I'm going to type in your pupillary distance, which is 32 for the right eye. And let's go ahead and flip that over, and it's 31.5 for the left. So we get everything prepped, bring it back over here for the right eye, and let's go ahead and get your lenses done. You are minus 250 for the right eye, 275 for the left. Take it out of the protective sleeve, put the power drum, hang on, I need my flashlight, I almost forgot. I'm gonna need that. Put the power drum on minus 250 for the right, although still got to turn it on. No matter how high-tech this equipment is, you still got to turn it on. What's up with that? So I'm getting 250 there. I'm going to put a dot on the center of each lens once I find the optical center, and that's a light dot, so I'm going to darken that so you can see that at home, and we're going to label that one right. Let's do the same thing now for the left eye. It's actually 275, one step stronger. Put that in, and let me darken that dot and put an L on here for left. Let's come on back down here. And your right lens, the reason why I put that dot on there that you see moving around, that's your optical center. This blue cross is the geometric center of the lens. If you actually measured halfway here and halfway there, that's where that blue cross would be, but your right eye is just inset from that, so I'm going to put that there for the optical center. Now this is a block, I like to call it Jenny from the block, but I need to attach this to your lens in order to cut it. This is what's going to hold it in place in the machine, so I need a double-sided adhesive sticker, of which I've already put on here. I'm going to pull the tape away on this one side to make the black side sticky here. That little silver button is a magnet. That's what's going to hold it in place in the arm and the edger in just a moment. But let's go ahead and get that lined up. Set that second one down. I'm going to hit that button. The block's going to come down and pressed onto your right lens. Let's go ahead and do the same thing now for the left lens. Let me pull this piece of paper away to make this side sticky. Make sure that magnet lines up in there. Now your pupillary distance is 31.5 for the left lens, so I'm going to get your optical center lined up perfectly there. Hit that button, the block comes down. So the actual cutting wheel is over here on the far right. It's going to act like a heavy grit sandpaper that's going to grind away your lens material. This wheel in the center is actually with that little channel, that little valley. That's what's going to put the V-shaped bevel so the lens stays inside the bevel of the frame. So let's go ahead and begin. I'm going to take your right lens, put it into the chuck, or as I like to say, the Charles, because I don't know the machine well enough to call it chuck. But I'm going to hit this button to wake up the computer. Come on, wake up now. Wake up. And that is the shape of your lens. So I do not want to polish it. I do not want to put a bevel on the front of the lens, only the back. And I'm going to hit start. First thing that happens is that door is going to close, that clamp's going to shut, and then two white calipers are going to trace the shape of the lens. It's going to do it twice, going all the way around, measuring the thickness of the lens as it goes. That is the shape of the lens. And again, it measures the thickness of the lens to know exactly where to place the bevel onto the lens so it fits best inside the frame. I can move the bevel forward or backwards depending on the thickness of the lens so that it fits perfect. Now in just a moment, your lens is going to come down on the cutting wheel. If you notice there is water running in the background, that's only to catch the optical sawdust. Because your lenses are made out of polycarbonate. Polycarb is 40% thinner and lighter than regular plastic. It is virtually unbreakable. It is bulletproof up to 22 caliber. If it wasn't, could I hit it with my thumbnail and not have it shatter? Because I got bullet strength fingers. But it also has both UVA and UVB protection built into the lens. We know what the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays can do to your skin, where your eyes are 8 times more sensitive than your skin. So you have permanent sunscreen for your eyes. So now it's getting the bevel placed onto the lens. The other nice thing about your lenses, they are the thinner, lighter weight lenses, but they're also aspheric. Aspheric simply means not round. A spherical lens is completely round in every direction like a basketball. It gives you that ugly cosmetic fishbowl appearance. So not only your lens is thinner, but the front curvature of your lens is much, much flatter to match the curvature of the frame. When you buy glasses from people online, they charge you for plastic lenses. Then if you want to upgrade to the thinner and lighter weight polycarbonate lenses, they charge you an upgrade fee for that. And then if you want to upgrade to the aspheric lenses, they charge you a third upgrade fee for that. So this is someone else's top tier premium lens that you get for free just by buying the glasses from me. Now in just a moment, the door is going to open. I'll take your lens out and we'll see if it fits first time around. Take it out of the truck. I'm going to dry your lens off. I'm just going to use my thumbnail to scrape away any optical debris that's on the back of the lens. And I'm going to take your frame. I'm going to tuck the lens in at the outside corner and using my thumbs push down at the nose and it snaps right in. I'm going to do the same thing now for the left lens. Flip that over to L and hit start. And just like before, that clamp's going to shut, and then the lens is going to move into place so that the 2 white calipers can trace the shape, this time of the left lens, as it goes all the way around, measuring the thickness of the lens to know exactly where to place the bevel so the lens will fit best inside the frame. And that's what is done. You have no edge thickness whatsoever sticking out of your frame, because I'm only going to use the best, thinnest and lightest weight lenses possible. I'm going to go ahead and take this block off. Now, you also upgraded, this frame sells for $170 and it comes with 1 pair of single vision prescription lenses. You paid the extra $40 to upgrade to the anti-glare coating. The anti-glare coating is 3 features in 1. The first feature is that it eliminates glare when driving at night, but particularly driving at night in the rain, but also from street lights, stoplights, computer screens, overhead lights that I was just looking up to. Now the second feature, it's an anti-reflection lens. You can see how the fluorescent lights reflect on this lens, but not on the other. So it makes for much better eye contact. When someone's looking at you, they're not looking at their reflection in your glasses. Or if someone takes a picture with a flash, you don't see the flash lit up in the lens, you see just your eyes. Now the third feature that I like is the practical side. The anti-glare coating comes with the best scratch protection in the business. The machine that applies that anti-glare coating costs well over $1 million. It takes 24 hours to apply. They literally vaporize 7 different layers onto the lens, so in order to protect their investment, both time and money, they put the strongest scratch coating possible. Now as you can see, there's a little lever that is moved into place. Looks like a little wheel like you find on a Dremel tool. That's putting the safety bevel on the back surface of the lens. So that is done. I'm going to get ready to take your lens out. The door is going to open. I'm going to hit this button to take it out of the chuck. Thank you, Chuck. And let's dry your lens off. Run my thumbnail around, see that? That is called Schwarf. All you Mel Brooks fans say, may the Schwarf be with you. But it's not going to be with you, because I'm going to scrape it off and drop it right on the floor. My wife hates that. That's right, I'm talking about you. She goes, why you gotta drop it on the floor? It's because if someone comes over, it makes it look like I've been working. I can fool people that way. So let's see if the left lens fits. I'm gonna tuck them in at the outside corner. Using my thumbs, I press down at the nose. That snaps in perfectly. I'm gonna go ahead and take this block off. It is no longer needed. I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna double check the readings that I got. Check the power of the right lens, and I'm reading -250. Let's do the same thing now for the left lens, and I'm getting -275. The unit of measurement we use in the optical world is called a diopter, spelled D-I-O-P-T-E-R, and goes up starting at 0 and goes up in quarter increments, 0.25, 0.50, 0.75, 1, and so on. You're at -250 in the right eye, -275 in the left. So essentially you need 10 steps of correction for your right eye. Without your glasses on, everything is much too large than it appears in real life. So when you put your glasses on, they will minify. That's why there's a minus sign. It will minify down to the correct size. So you need 10 steps of correction for your right eye. You need 11 steps of correction for your left eye to get everything the correct size. Now your pupillary distance is 32 in the right eye, 31.5 in the left, for a total of 63.5. I'm going to flip the card around so you can see. I'm going to take my PD stick, place it against my thumb on your right lens, and on the left lens we're reading 63.5 millimeters, so that is made perfectly. The other thing I want to do is I use this time to clean off the red dots on your lenses, unless you want to be the first on your block to wear them with those red lenses, but I doubt you do. So I'm just going to clean that off. And this is the time that I mentioned that DeMacho, when you get these in the mail, there's a small chance that these could be too loose or too tight. However, there's an 80% chance that one side is going to sit higher than the other. That's because 80% of people have one ear that is higher than the other, and I am no different. I'm part of that 80%. But that's why 99% of all optical shops will do free adjustments if you ask them. But I'm going to get them in standard alignment first, also known as a 3-point stance. The 3 points are 1, 2, and the bottom of the frame being 3. I set it on the counter and press down. There is no wobble. When I say wobble, when I put mine on the counter and press down, there's a wobble on the table, but they sit level on me. I'm going to flip this over, press down. There is no wobble. I close each temple to make sure they overlap perfectly, and they do, and they're not askew. Check the tension on each of the spring hinges, and that is uniform. So that is that. So if anyone has any questions about what I can or can't do, just email me at freeprescriptionlenses@gmail.com. DeMacho, I hope you enjoyed watching as I made prescription lenses with anti-glare coating for your Polo 2109. Color, hang on, I can't see upside down. Color 5439 in the 56 eye size. And then hopefully everyone else has got the chance to see how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses. Thank you.